proposal. The king replied, "That is exceptional. Please do stay as my guest till I make my decision. I will also have to talk to my daughter about this proposal." So the prince was taken to the guest house. The next day, the prince of Vaishali came to the king's court, asking for Shashibala's hand. The king again asked, "What is your special gift?" The prince replied, "I alone know how to make the best silk cloth. It fetches a lot of money. Some of it I keep for my personal expenses, while the rest I distribute among the poor." He showed a sample of his cloth. The king and everyone else appeared wonderstruck to see the quality and softness of the cloth. The king sent the cloth to the princess. He requested the second prince also to stay in the palace as a guest till a decision was made. The four grooms-to-be. Shortly afterwards, another prince came to the court of the king. He too asked for Shashibala's hand. He stated that he was a great scholar. He had mastery over the Vedas and the Upanishads. The king made him his guest as well. Next came the prince of Chedi kingdom. He too asked for the hand of Shashibala. He claimed that he could understand the language of animals and birds. The king requested him to stay in the palace guest house too. The king and the queen decided that they would leave the decision to Shashibala, as they themselves were not able to decide. The king went to the princess. He said, "There are 4 suitors for you. You yourself have to decide whom to choose. Put the garland around the neck of the prince you like." Then the king called all the 4 princes in the royal garden to settle the matter. A while later, Princess Shashibala came there. Betal questions Vikram. At this point, Betal asked King Vikramaditya, "Now tell me, Vikram, whom Princess Shashibala chose as her husband? Answer me, or I will break your head into pieces. Do not remain silent." King Vikramaditya was silent for some time. He held Betal tightly, but knew that he had to answer the question. So he spoke, "Listen, Betal, a man can be a Brahmin, Shudra, Vaishya or Kshatriya by virtue of his actions. A princess is expected to marry a person of a warrior castle. So Shashibala would have definitely married the Chola prince, as he was a Kshatriya or warrior." Betal replied happily, "Rightly answered. Only a Kshatriya can be the right choice for the princess. But you have again spoken in spite of my warnings, so I am going to leave you." Saying so, Betal flew away with King Vikramaditya following him. The strange sight. King Vikramaditya was carrying the corpse back when Betal spoke. He said to King Vikramaditya, "I will tell you a story again to pass the time." So Betal told a story. There was a kingdom called Punyapur, which was ruled by King Veerbhadra. He had a loyal minister whose name was Satyamani. One day, Satyamani came to the king and requested, "Sir, I want to go on a pilgrimage. I have come to ask for your consent and blessings." King Veerbhadra willingly gave permission to Satyamani to go on the journey. So a happy Satyamani went on the pilgrimage. He visited the temple of Lord Shiva, which was near the seashore. After coming out of the temple, Satyamani watched the sea and the tides rising from it. He enjoyed the view so much that he made up his mind to spend his night on the shore. During midnight, he saw an extraordinary spectacle.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.